Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2, test. Inside a packed Emerson Gymnasium tonight as Wheaton men's basketball rolls on in the non-conference slate. Welcome to the Newmax Sports Network, everybody. I'm Jackson Walsh. It's Lasell University and Wheaton College squaring off for the 6th year in a row. And if last year's game was any indication of what's on deck tonight, we've got a good one on the way. Lasers and Lions ready to tip off soon. But first, we'll send it down to the floor to public address announcer Alan Wickstrom for the starting lineups and anthem.
Good evening and welcome to Emerson Gymnasium on the campus of Wheaton College for tonight's NCAA Division III men's basketball contest featuring the visiting Lasell University Lasers and your Wheaton College Lions. Wheaton College, the Newmax and NCAA provides good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, homophobic remarks, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and the grounds for removal from side competition. Also, consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages is prohibited. At this time, we ask that you please rise if able. Remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Lasers. A junior guard from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, number 2, Greg Farrow. A junior guard from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, number 3, Marcus Lewis. A first-year guard from Chelsea, Massachusetts, number 4, Shay Hanks. A sophomore forward from Roswell, Georgia, number 23, Quentin Harty Jr. A junior forward from Suffield, Connecticut, number 24, Gabe Guam. The Lasers are coached by Aaron Millett, assisted by Lynn Gandrish, Reginald Alexander, and Konstantinos Tatsius. And now let's meet your Lions. Sophomore guard from Eastcott, Massachusetts, number 2, Rustin Kelly. A sophomore forward from Watertown, Massachusetts, number 4, Owen Morrissey. A junior forward from Avon, Georgia, number 5, Colin Maher. A junior guard from Stena, Massachusetts, number 11, Ty Murphy. A sophomore guard from Parsippany, New Jersey, number 21, Sal Catalano. The Lions are coached in 2017 by Brian Watson.
There was Alan Wickstrom with the starting lineups and anthem here tonight inside Emerson Gymnasium. He'll turn it over to Colin Riley on PA for the rest of the game. We'll take a more in-depth look at the starting lineups right here. The guards for Lasell, Greg Farrow and Shay Hanks, each averaging around 8 points per game, but their running mate has been playing out of his mind lately. Marcus Lewis, the junior guard out of Fort Lauderdale, averaging 19 points per game, just came off a career-high 36 The forwards down low for Lasell. They got Quinton Partee Jr. averaging just under 10 points per game and making his first start this year. The junior forward out of Suffield, Connecticut, Gabe Qua. For the Lions, very high caliber offense they've seen so far this year. Tristan Harry, Owen Morrissey, Colin Thaher, Sal Pedovolano, and making his first appearance this year, and a long-awaited one, number 11, Ty Murphy. High caliber scorer, has been out with an ankle injury all year, but finally running tonight. Wheaton wins the tap. They'll start off working left to right in the home white uniforms. Lasell in the road light blues, and a foul on the defensive end to start things off against Lasell. They're going to get Qua with a hold, so it'll be Wheaton with a fresh 20 on the shot clock, 15 seconds into this one. Murphy with his first touch coming off of the screen was Harry, but shuffled the feet before firing the jumper from the free throw line, so the turnover will give it right back to Lasell, and it'll be their first possession of the night. Lasell 3-2 on the season. Second road game of the year. They're 0-1 on the road, lost at Babson. Coming off an 86-85 loss in overtime against Wentworth last Monday, their first game in 8 days. Wheaton hasn't played in a week's time. They defeated Roger Williams in this same spot last Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Shot clock winding down, Farrow inside. Lasell needs to get a shot up. Hanks is going to throw up a wild one, nearly banks it in. Qua had the rebound for a second, now it ends up in the hands of Partee Jr. Second chance here for the Lasers. Lewis too strong in the jumper, and the rebound there for Thaher. And Murphy with an unforced error at half court, lost it on the crossover right at the scorer's table. Wheaton, just like Lasell, 3-2 on the season. They're riding a 2-game win streak. 1-0 record at home for the Lions. Just talked about the 85-71 win over Roger Williams a week's time. 3 on the way, too strong there from Farrow, and the rebound for Morrissey. Morrissey, the sophomore forward out of Watertown, Massachusetts, having a good start to the season, averaging a little over 6 points a game to go along with 8 boards a game, and Lions strike first. They're on the board. Colin Thaher with a jump hook down low. Thaher, the junior forward out of Amman, Jordan, just came off a career-high performance of 15 in the win over Roger Williams. Be talking about that game a lot tonight. It was a big one for Wheaton, a monumental one. Lewis can't hit again from 3, and Qua pulls down the offensive board. Farrow, 3 on the way. Hanks left wing rattles out. And that ball's going to go off the leg of Owen Morrissey. He'll stay on this end with Lasell. The win over Roger Williams last Tuesday saw 4 players all get career highs. Tristan Harry at 26, Sal Pedovolano with 16, Colin Thaher with 15, and the senior Jaden Kelleher pitched in with 11. Hanks now Qua near side, 3 on the way, off the iron, no good. Morrissey pulls down another one. Pedovolano works downhill, dishes into the corner. Morrissey gathers, thought about the 3. He'll put it on the deck, back outside. Murphy fires. Too strong, Qua with the rebound. Quickly back the other way, Hanks. Finger roll, can't get it. Morrissey has his 3rd rebound in 3 minutes. Harry feeds inside to Thaher, 1-on-1 with Qua. Cross-court pass, Pedovolano. Harry there to pick up the loose ball. Back inside to Thaher. 8 on the timer. Thaher thought he got fouled there. Didn't get the call. Good defense that time from Gabe Qua. Slow start offensively for both sides of this game. Just 2 points in 3.5 minutes. And an air ball there from Lewis, missed everything. Harry picks it up going the other way. Pedovolano along the baseline, back outside. It's Morrissey. Morrissey, free throw line. Can't hit, and the rebound there for Farrow. Farrow back the other way, picked up by Morrissey. Tough shot, gets it off the glass. Tristan Harry brings it up floor. The sophomore from East Taunton, Massachusetts, leading the team in scoring, averaging just under 14 a game. Thaher with a fake. Takes it, can't hit. Morrissey, another board, this time on the offensive end. Good ball movement here from Wheaton. Petavillano ended up taking a contested one. Had Harry open on the left wing. Not a bad shot either way. If it's Petavillano or Harry taking it, both of them are shooting at a really high clip from three this season at over 50%. Wheaton has a team shooting 41% from three, 11th in the nation in that category. Turnaround, and the tough one from Lewis goes home. Junior guard out of Fort Lauderdale, averaging 19 a game and doing it efficiently, shooting 54% from the field. Lasell on top now, 4-2. Murphy can't hit, long rebound there for Hanks. Jay Hanks pulls up, and we're going the other way. Offensive foul. Illegal screen called against Quinton Partee Jr. Our first substitutions for both sides here. Lasell, it's going to be number 10, Aiden Morin into the game. Wheaton will make a couple of substitutions. Jaden Kelleher and Duncan Bubar on the floor for the first time tonight. Kelleher, one of the players that had their career highs in the win over Roger Williams last Tuesday with 11, and Owen Morrissey takes it all the way to the rim and finishes. One of the most athletic guys you'll ever see on the floor for either side is Owen Morrissey. That guy can sky up and play above the rim unlike any other. Tough take. Farrow's going to draw the foul. It's going to be before the shot, so foul on the floor called against Tristan Harry. Another substitution here for Lasell. Andy Modesto on the floor, the first year out of Sandy Springs, Georgia. Another errant shot on this end for the Lasers. Lions will take it back. Morrissey left wing. Kelleher puts it on the deck, picks up the dribble. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Petavillano open in the lane, throws up the floater off the glass and in. Tough shot in the lane from Petavillano, uses the glass there, and Wheaton back up by 2. Lewis is going to get it to Modesto. Modesto trying to go left. Morrissey makes him pick up the dribble. Now it's Hanks. Hanks spins, turns, free throw line, jumper, can't hit. Bubar pulls down the board. Harry pulls up from 3, open. Can't knock it down, loose ball. And a foul call is going to come in. Kelleher was going for the jump ball. Modesto had it, but gets whistled for the foul on the defensive end. Dimitri Iafredi into the game for Wheaton for the first time tonight. First-year guard out of Johnston, Rhode Island. Also in for Lasell right now, number 5, Kareem Belhouchet. Inside Lewis, 2 defenders around him, wanted a call, didn't get it. Was sandwiched between Kelleher and Bubar. Now Kelleher double teamed on the other end, ends up finding Bubar outside, and Wheaton will reset the offense here with Petavillano, swinging it over to Iafredi. Petavillano thought about the 3, good dish into the corner, Kelleher. Tough step back there from Kelleher, and he rattles it home. Big time shot from the lone senior on the team, and a defensive breakdown on the other end. An easy 2 there for Aiden Morin. Morrissey. Jump step back outside. Kelleher. Good job keeping that one from going out of bounds. Morrissey off the screen. Swings it back out. Iafrate. Petavillano straight away. Three. Got it to go. Sal Petavillano from downtown. He's got 5 points to lead all scorers. On the other end, Farrow. Tough turn away with Petavillano right in front of him. Comes up short. Iafrate outside, back to Petavillano. Kelleher. Floats it inside to Bubar. Pass toots all there for Duncan Bubar, taken away by Kareem Belhouchet. Belhouchet inside to Lewis. Turnaround, can't get it. Petavillano there on defense, but coming in to keep it alive was Modesto. And Lewis ended up finishes. Great job by the first year Andy Modesto to keep that possession alive. Bubar had it, then Modesto came right in from behind to poke it away. Iafrate to Bubar. He'll take it from out there, and he'll make it from out there, too. Duncan Bubar feeling it from outside this season. That's his first basket of the night. Wheaton in front by 6. Iafrate tight D in the corner there on Belhouchet. Outside, 3 ball on the way, open. Morin can't hit it. That ball is going to be out of bounds against Lasell. And we'll have a timeout here. Our first of the night. We'll take our first break. 10:36 to go. Wheaton in front of Lasell, 14-8. You're watching Wheaton Lions men's basketball on the NewMax Sports Network. There'll be Wheaton ball coming out of the timeout called by Lasell. Blazers are led by Aaron Galetta in his 18th season on the sideline. On the other end, Brian Walmsley in his 27th season for Wheaton College. Tarmo Tari, Chris Ballone into the game for Wheaton. Tari, the junior forward out of Chelmsford. Bubar, touch inside, has the size advantage, goes up and rounded it in, but I'm going to say the foul came first on the floor, no shot. Foul's going to be charged to Aiden Moore in the third team foul against Lasell, first against Morin tonight. Tari gets it off the inbound outside to Bubar. Now Iafrate from beyond the arc, shot clock down to 12. Bubar straight away. Kelleher, near side, goes baseline, turns back out. Tari needs to put it up, 2 on the shot clock. Ballone barely gets it off, and now they're going to say he didn't get it off. Shot clock violation against Wheaton, just a couple tenths of a second away there from a Chris Ballone 3. But no shot, turnover. We'll give it right back to the Lasers. Iafrate all over Belhouchet on defense, and Iafrate forces the turnover there. A carry called against Kareem Belhouchet. The hometown kid is Bill Houchett, the junior guard out of Newton, Massachusetts. Attended Newton North High School. Just like his counterpart, wearing number 10 for Wheaton right now. Just came off the floor. Duncan Bubar, a graduate of Newton North High School as well. Backdoor Murphy was looking for Balone in the corner. Got tipped out of bounds. It'll stay on this end with Wheaton. Murphy still searching for his first bucket this season. First game he's played in tonight's been out with an ankle injury all year, and he'll knock it down right there. Right on cue, Ty Murphy. The pull-up J has his first points of his junior year. 3 on the way, no response there from Modesto. Iafrate will push it up to Murphy. Murphy, same spot. Can't get it this time, and Qua with the rebound. Bill Houchett will push it across half court. Modesto. Inside, feeds it to Cameron Foster Martins, who just checked in. Freshman guard out of Atlanta. Inside. A lot of contact, and going down to the floor hard was Modesto. Foul's going to be charged to Khaled Thaher. It's his first personal, third team foul. That'll send Andy Modesto to the line for 2 shots here for Lasell. Knocks down the first of 2. Modesto, a 72% free throw shooter this season. Part of a very good first-year core for Aaron Galetta. 2-on-2 of that trip is Modesto. Has played in all 5 games this season for Lasell. Make that 6 now after tonight. Murphy off the screen, fires from deep, can't hit it. That ball is going to go out of bounds off of Qua. It's forced by Tarmo Tari. Tari had the pressure on Qua the whole time going for that rebound, and Qua just lost it off the fingertips. Thaher off the inbounds outside. Murphy comes off the screen. They leave him open and nearly hit it from out there, and Tari pulls down the offensive board. Murphy leaves it off for Thaher. Thaher in traffic has it stripped. A fight for it on the floor, and it's still going to stay on this end after Foster Martez hits the wood to try to take that one away. Lost it off his fingertips, so it'll be 10 on the shot clock here for Wheaton. The referees are going to come in and discuss that. They're actually going to reverse that call, so they're going to say Tari touched that last. It will be Lasell ball with 8:20 to go, trailing by 6. 16-10 lead here for Wheaton over Lasell. Sal Penavillano leading the way for the Lions with 5 on the other end. Marcus Lewis has 4 for the Lasers. Hanks, too strong, and Tari has himself another rebound. Harry will take his time, bring it up floor now. It's Murphy, right wing, straight away, Tari. Harry trying to get the baseline. Double team, spins out of it, rejected by Qua. Now Tari swarm cross-court pass. Murphy, jump pass below and up fake on the 3. Now he'll put it up, and he hits it. Chris Balone from outside. Lions extend their lead to 9. Modesto. Lasell works it around. McCusker 3, he responds. Conan McCusker, the junior. Back to a 6-point lead for Wheaton. Thaher, short corner, Murphy outside. Going to call for the screen from Tari, and he'll use it. Swung back out to Tari. Tari straight away right back to Murphy. Murphy fires. That one too strong. Balone with the rebound. He'll try another three. Almost two in a row for Balone, and the rebound there for McCusker. McCusker can't hit again on this end, and it'll be out of bounds off of Chris Balone. Staying here with Lasell, and Brian Walmsley's going to take a full timeout. We'll take a break too. 6:31 to go here from Emerson Gymnasium in the first half. Wheaton leading Lasell 19-13. We'll be right back. Six-point lead for Wheaton over Lasell out of the timeout here. First time either of these teams have played in a competitive game in about a week due to the Thanksgiving break. And McCusker takes another three. Can't hit it for Lasell. The rebound there for Tarmo Tari. All-time, Wheaton owns a 4-1 record over Lasell. Lasell took down Wheaton 2 years ago. Right back here is Balone, rejected at the rim. McCusker is going to get it, throws up the floater, foul on the floor. Last time these two teams played here was 2 years ago. Lasell took down Wheaton, but last year on the road at Lasell, Wheaton took down the Lasers 93-88 in a thrilling game where two guys that graduated went off for both sides. Aaron Williams had a career-high 42 for Wheaton, and E.J. Day, one of the top scorers in the country, had 28 for the Lasers. As knocking down the jumper there was Marcus Lewis for Lasell. Well, two of the top scorers in the nation last year, both fueling last year's scoring. Is good find there, Tristan Harry to Khaled Thaher. Obviously, both of those guys graduated, so new players looking to step up tonight. And what has turned into what feels like a bit of a rivalry between these two teams in the non-conference the last couple of years. Both really competitive games when they've met on the floor. Three on the way. Hanks rattles off the rim, and Morrissey tips it right in the hands of Lewis outside. McCusker spins out. Now it's Qua. Qua drives with the left, can't get it, and Tristan Harry comes from up top to pull down the rebound, and Qua's going to pick up the cheap foul, trying to get back on defense. That's Qua's second personal. He'll head to the sidelines. Bit of a family affair game tonight for Gabe Qua. His younger sister, Georgia Qua, first-year student here at Wheaton, a member of the Wheaton Women's Lacrosse program. All his family in attendance tonight. Obviously, rooting for Lasell. Thaher double team down low, and I think they're going to say he stepped out of bounds instead of being fouled. Surprised by that call. Looked like Thaher took a pretty good size hip check down low. They'll say no foul, stepped out of bounds. So Lasell ball with under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Very tight defense on Hanks outside. Hanks gets it away to McCusker. Right back to Hanks, left wing. Lewis off the screen, fires the three, too short. And that ball is going to end up going out of bounds untouched. Morin tried to track it down, but it found the Wheaton bench before Morin found the ball. Jaden Kelleher back into the game for Wheaton. He has 2 points tonight. Chris Balone will head to the sidelines. Morrissey. Works in the post. Good move there from Owen Morrissey with a drop step in the left hand to get around Foster Martez. 8-point lead for Wheaton, approaching 4 minutes to play in the first half. Foster Martez trying to do the same now to Morrissey. Somehow travel wasn't called, gets it away to Hanks, and Hanks off the mark, and Harry finds Petavillano up floor. Petavillano, little hesitation in the air, finishes. Big time finish there from Sal Petavillano, and down on the ground now. Foster Martez holding his shoulder, it looks like. Looked like he went down without being touched, so bit of a scary injury there. We'll step away with 3:48 to go in the first half. Cameron Foster Martez helped to the sideline after going down, holding his left shoulder, it looks like. Play starts back up. Wheaton in front of Lasell by 10 with under 4 minutes to go in the first half. McCusker double teamed. Morin one-on-one with Bubar in the corner, 3 on the way. Can't go there for Joseph Gattuso, the sophomore out of Woburn. An offensive foul, Harry. I'm going to say Harry pushed off, I believe. No, sorry, it's going to be away from the ball. Legal screen against Duncan Bubar there. I was watching the ball, didn't see Bubar away from the ball. That's why I was confused when I thought it was called against Tristan Harry at first. Gattuso brings it up floor. Now we'll get it off to Morin. Coming off the screen, McCusker. Morin inside, wild shot, and a late whistle comes in. But a deserving one. There was a lot of contact there between Morin and Bubar. And Bubar picks up his second foul in just a matter of seconds. 2 on the way here for Aiden Morin. His first trip to the line tonight. Only the second trip to the free throw line for Lasell. On the other end, Wheaton has yet to make a trip to the free throw line. And in what has been a very slow offensive first half for both sides, especially for Lasell. Second one on the way for Morin. Can't get that one as well, so 0 of 2 on that trip for Aiden Morin. Lasell just 6 of 29 from the field. That's good for 20%. 1 of 10 from three-point territory. Bubar gets it to Kelleher. Kelleher. Baseline outside. Petavillano. Automatic from outside. Sal Petavillano. His second 3-ball of the night. Wheaton has their biggest lead at 13. Lewis. Little curl cut and knocks down the jumper. He's really pretty in that mid-range game. Lewis has 8 now to lead the way for Lasell. Bubar hands it off to Kelleher. Shot clock down to 15. Morrissey straight away. Petavillano outside to Morrissey. And a good play on defense there from Joseph Gattuso. Petavillano dished the pass, kept his momentum going, and ran into Gattuso to pick up the offensive foul. That's only Petavillano's first personal foul, though 7th team foul against Wheaton. So Lasell will have free throws the rest of the way here in the first half. Ty Murphy back into the game for Wheaton. He'll replace Kelleher. So bringing up floor. Harry picks him up full court. One of the pestiest defenders around, and Gattuso was able to send Harry to the floor, and then a kick ball comes in against Bubar. Good play, though. Moore is going to be wide open on the block. That's where Gattuso was looking to go with it, but Bubar caught it with his shin before pass could find Morin. Gattuso will inbound it on the baseline for the Lasers. Thrown into Morin, now it's Lewis. Gattuso off the curl, and now an offensive foul will be called against Lasell. Illegal screen. Whistled against Aiden Morin. That's his second personal. 15 foul against Lasell here in the first half. Morrissey will inbound it to Harry with Gattuso trading the favor on defense right there. Minute and a half to go in the first half. Wheaton leads by 11. Murphy. Double teamed inside. Bubar goes up with it right away. Can't get it. Lewis comes on the weak side for the rebound. Gattuso will push it across the timeline. It's fed into Modesto. Modesto double team. Gattuso outside. Left elbow. Can't hit from there. Ball still bouncing around. Murphy comes away with it. Petavillano up floor. One-on-one with Lewis. Gets around him outside. Harry. Looks like they're going to get Foster Martez with the foul on the floor there. They will. No free throws yet for Wheaton. Only the 6th-team foul against Lasell. So free throws for both sides with the remaining minute and change to go in the first half. Morrissey. There's a tough jumper there from the elbow. Kicked the legs back. Couldn't get it to fall. Gattuso will swing it around. Morin. Foster Martez. Missed everything on the three. Lewis tries a three. He hits it. That's a huge shot for the Lasers there to get it down to single digits. Lewis starting to heat up a little bit. You can feel it. He has 11 to lead all scorers now. And Gattuso with a pickpocket. Can't finish, though. Missed the bunny wide open. Gattuso had all day with a layup on the other end, and the Wheaton student section is letting him hear it, which is unfortunately right in front of that basket for Joseph Gattuso. Lucky for Lasell, it'll stay here after Duncan Bubar deflected it out of bounds. Gattuso gets it into McCusker. Good find back door. Ends up not hurting Lasell as Lewis with a cut down low and a finish. Petavillano in trouble. He's double teamed. Just 7 on the game clock. Wheaton's got to get it across half court. They do. Morrissey, 3 seconds. Need to get a shot up here. Petavillano is not going to get one up, and Lasell is going to ride a little bit of momentum going into the second half. At one point, it was a 13-point lead for Wheaton, now down to 6, 28-22. Wheaton leads Lasell going into the break, and the whole Lasell coaching staff still giving it to the officials here, saying that definitely should have been a 10-second violation. That would have gave Lasell about 7 seconds to go to cut that lead down to even less. Wheaton still in command, though, 28-22. Going into the half, we'll be back next with the Bay Coast Bank halftime show here on the NewMax Sports Network. Wheaton and Lasell squaring off in the non-conference. Bay Coast Bank halftime show here from Wheaton College. The Lions leading Lasell 28-22 after the first half of play. Marcus Lewis leading all scorers for Lasell. He's got 13 points on 6 of 13 shooting with 1 3-pointer. For the Lions, Sal Petavillano leading Wheaton with 10 points and doing it in a really high eclipse too. 4 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3 in 16 minutes of play. As a whole, Lasell not shooting it great from outside, or from the floor in general, I should say, but still in this game, only trailing by 6. 9 of 35 from the field. That's only 25%. And a poor 2 of 12 from 3-point territory for 16%. Just 2 of 4 at the free throw line is Lasell. For Wheaton, they're 12 of 28 from the field, 42%. 4 of 12 from 3, 33%. And something I'm sure Brian Walmsley not thrilled about, Lions have yet to attempt a free throw. Kind of similar to Roger Williams the other night when they were here. Ended up going 0 of 3 from the line as a whole, and that was a huge difference in the game. We'd knocked down, I believe, 15 free throws last game against Roger Williams. Roger Williams didn't have a single one. Right now the Lions don't have a single one, but fortunate to still be in command with the lead. This has been the Bay Coast Bank halftime show here from atop Emerson Gymnasium. We'll be right back in about 3 minutes for the second half of action. Wheaton leading Lasell 28-22. You're watching Wheaton Lions men's basketball on the NewMax Sports Network. To the first half, Wheaton leads Lasell 28-22. It'll be a Lasell ball to start the second half here. Lasell in the road light blues, Wheaton in the home whites. Lions looking to improve their all-time record to 5-1 over Lasell. A series that started back in 2017. Lasell on a little run down the first half, and that run continues with a tip in there from Gabe Qua. Wheaton had their largest lead at 13 at one point late in the first half, and Lasell just hung in there. Scrapped their way back, cut it to 6 now, down to 4 after the Qua tip-in. Murphy looking to heat up, cross-court pass got tipped, ends up in the hands of Penavillano. Murphy up fakes, pulls up long 2, and he got fouled. And Ty Murphy will take his first trip to the free throw line this year. Foul called against Andy Modesto. Got the hand of Murphy when he went up for the jumper. It's only the first personal against Andy Modesto and the first foul for either side here in the second half. First one from Murphy falls through, the junior captain out of Dedham. Played his high school ball at Zavarian Brothers. A critical part of this Wheaton team, both his first year and sophomore season. Looking to get off on the right track in his junior year tonight. Lead back up to 5. Tough 3 on the way, no good from Hanks. Had Penavillano right in his face, but couldn't knock it down. Morrissey was looking for Harry backdoor. Pass got stolen. Lasell going the other way. Pull up. Farrow on the way. Short. Offensive rebound collected. Worked around. Farrow tries again this time from 3 and nylon that time from Greg Farrow. Closest this game has been since the jump. Wheaton has their lead dwindled down to 2. Harry finds Murphy off the screen. 3 on the way. Good response there. Ty Murphy knocks it down, and Brian Walmsley will take a quick timeout. Big 3 there for Murphy. Lead back up to 5. We'll step away. The Lasell ball coming out of the timeout. Ty Murphy just drilled a 3 to extend the Wheaton lead to 5, and Wheaton's going to put on a full court press here. Man-to-man, Harry will pick up Hanks. Hanks crosses half court with ease, now goes right. Kick back outside, there's Farrow. Modesto will get it back to Hanks, lofted inside of the post. Foster Martez turnaround. That's Lewis on the turnaround, no good, and Colin Thaher there with the rebound down low. Harry back the other way, gets the screen from Thaher. Now it's Murphy. Fed inside, there's Thaher. Thaher posts up, going around quad. Jump hook goes through for Colin Thaher. Big time bucket for the big man. He's got 6 tonight. Been having a heck of a season so far, averaging a little over 7 points a game with 5 rebounds a game, and a foul will be called against the very man Thaher. Actually, they're going to get Tristan Harry with a foul call. Their second personal foul against Harry. It's inbounded to Lewis. Lewis hands it off to Hanks. Now it's Modesto straight away. Hanks, good feed inside. Qua with the flush. Hanks had the defense fooled, and Qua sitting pretty on the baseline, wide open for the jam. Morrissey on the other end, he's wide open. Qua tried to meet him at the rim, but Morrissey able to finish over the outstretched reach of Qua at 6'6". Game's pace picking up a little bit here. Wheaton in front by 7. Qua backdoor again this time. Thaher there to tap it away out of bounds. Lasell to inbound. They'll get it in to Farrow. Farrow working on Murphy. Loses the dribble, and he's going to be whistled for the travel. Possession back to Wheaton with 16:45 to go in regulation. Harry works around the screen. Thaher thought about the three in the corner, brings it outside. Petavillano back out to Murphy. Miscommunication there. Harry was looking to go to Petavillano with it, but Thaher was between the two and got his hand in the passing lane and tipped it out of bounds. Thaher will head to the sidelines. Duncan Bubar back into the game for Wheaton. For Lasell, Foster, Martez, and McCusker check back in. Farrow up top, picked up by Murphy, gets the screen from Lewis, goes left. Now it's McCusker, worked outside, there's Hanks. Hanks puts it on the floor, shot clock down to 12. Hanks goes left, speeds around Murphy inside, and Duncan Bubar stepped up, but looked like his heels were right on that restricted circle. A blocking foul comes in. That foul is Bubar's third personal. We'll see if Brian Walmsley keeps him out there. Still a good chunk of game to go. That'll send Shea Hanks to the line for 2 shots. Hanks, a 76% free throw shooter this season, knocks down the first. Andy Modesto back into the game for Lasell. He'll replace Farrow. Hanks 2 of 2 on that trip. Lead back down to 5 for Wheaton. Tristan Harry with it, still looking for his first basket, and Foster Martez comes up with a steal and the finger roll on the other end. 3-point game. Morrissey crosses half court with speed. Almost another steal. Harry hits the deck. He's fouled. Murphy ends up open for 3. Got it to go! After all of that, it led to Ty Murphy. Probably the best shooter on the floor, being wide open, and he drills it. Murphy's second 3 of the night. He's up to 9 points. Lewis inside, a lot of traffic, and he loses it off of his own knee. Iafrate and Kelleher back in for the Lions. Confusion there, who was coming out. Tristan Harry ends up coming off the floor with Petavillano. 6-point lead for Wheaton. Murphy looking to heat up a little more, and that ball goes out of bounds off of Lasell. Kelleher inbound in front of his own bench, finds Murphy straight away. Now left wing, it's Iafrate. Iafrate, bounce pass outside to Morrissey. Kelleher comes off the screen. He puts it outside. Murphy straight away. 2 in a row, can't get it. And the rebound tipped into the hands of Hanks. Hanks speeding back down floor the other way and fouled by Iafrate. It's the first personal foul against Dimitri Iafrate. Third team foul here in the second half against Wheaton. Kareem Belhauschet back into the game for Lasell. First time we've seen him here in the second half. McCusker. Bullet pass left side, Belhauschet all the way. Now pulls up and floats it. A pretty one off the glass and in. Morrissey. He'll take it and pulls up. Now puts up a little jump hook and it goes in. High degree of difficulty on that drive and shot from Owen Morrissey, but it falls through. Lead back up to 6, Belhauschet. Can't get it. Morrissey all alone for the rebound. Morrissey's already got 12 boards to go along with 8 points tonight. Kelleher, corner 3. Yes, sir! Jaden Kelleher has his second bucket of the night. First triple for the senior captain out of Amesbury. Belhauschet responds on the other end with a triple of his own. And a full timeout taken by Aaron Galetta from the Lasell sidelines. Both teams traded threes here from Emerson Gym. Wheaton 44, Lasell 36. We'll be right back on the NewMax Sports Network. Lasell and Wheaton starting to feel it from beyond the arc here in the second half. Wheaton has a 6-point lead over the Lasers right now. Lasell 4 of 15 from 3. Wheaton 7 of 16. Bubar outside. Murphy comes off the screen. He pulls up straight away. Can't get another one. Bubar almost tips it in. Now comes up with a rebound and he puts it in. Relentless on the offensive glass there from Duncan Bubar. Bubar's got 5 points tonight, and we're going the other way. Offensive foul and illegal screen called against Cameron Foster Martez. That's his second personal. Gabe Qua checks back in for Lasell. Tristan Harry crosses half court. Harry still looking for his first bucket of the night. Just came off back-to-back career performances. Had his career high in a win over Eastern Nazarene a couple Saturdays ago with 18, and then matched his career high with 26 in the win against Roger Williams. Harry pulls up twice, faked him out, and right on cue, Tristan Harry's got his first bucket tonight. Harry pump faked 2 guys. They both fell for it, then he drilled the mid-range. Double-digit lead now for Wheaton. No good from three-point territory was McCusker. Morrissey has his 13th rebound tonight. Kelleher. Jaden Kelleher feeling it from outside as well. That's Kelleher's second 3-ball of the night. He's 2 of 2 from downtown. I feel Wheaton starting to pull away a little bit now. McCusker inside. Little push off there with the body of Morrissey to create some space, then Conan McCusker knocks it down. 11-point game. Morrissey outside. Harry comes off the screen, picks it up straight away. Now it's Bubar. Bubar hangs in the air, and that's an offensive foul. I believe that's Bubar's fourth foul. We'll get the arena to prove that shortly. Yep, scoreboard flashes Bubar fourth personal foul. So he'll head to the sidelines. Ty Murphy goes to the bench as well. Chris Ballone, Tarmo Tari into the game. Belhouchet brings it up floor, crosses half court, picked up by Harry. Goes left, gets the screen from Qua all the way to the rim, back outside. Farrow, Qua, McCusker. McCusker up fake. Fall away, can't get it off the glass. Ballone for the rebound. Chris Ballone will take it himself. Harry pump fakes the pass. Back out to Ballone. Tari, right wing. Kelleher to Ballone. 15 on the shot clock. Tari in front of his own bench. Can't knock down the 3, too strong. Foster Martez pulls down the board. Back the other way, it's Belhouchet. Belhouchet, inside out move. He's all over the place, and we're going the other way. Belhouchet didn't know what to do with himself. Ended up trucking into the body of Tristan Harry, who picks up an average about 1 or 2 charges a game his entire college career. Think about that for a second. He's picked up almost 50 charges his whole college career, and he's only a sophomore. Kelleher to Harry. Ballone straight away, double teamed. Harry back with it. Kelleher couldn't get it. That almost did that time. Had a pretty line on it, and Qua does a good job to save that one, keep it in bounds. Lasell pushes Belhouchet to Farrow. Takes the 3, makes it. Good defense to offense for the Lasers. Back to single digits, an 8-point lead for Wheaton. Harry trapped and fouled. Say Belhouchet. Excuse me. It's going to be charged to Foster Martez. That's his third personal. 14 fouls apiece here with 10:20 to go in regulation. Keller trying to get the baseline. McCusker cuts it off. Tari inside, back out. Harry, 3 on the way. Too strong. Quam pulls down the rebound. Farrow back the other way for Lasell. And a foul down low away from the ball. Morrissey looked like he was battling for position with Foster Martez, and he picks up the foul. That's only Morrissey's first personal foul. Sal Petavillano back in the game, along with Colin Thaher, Morrissey, and Kelleher exit. Owen Morrissey leading this team in rebounding and minutes per game this season. That says a lot about how effective of a player he is, even if he's not filling up the scoring column. Player that Brian Walmsley has a lot of trust in, as McCusker couldn't hit the jumper on this end. Harry back outside to Petavillano. Thaher, cross court, Thaher, 3 on the way, got it to go. Colin Thaher from outside. The big man stepping up from outside. Thaher's got 9 tonight. Belhouchet trying to go baseline. Thaher there on D. Farrow couldn't hold on to it, and with 11 on the shot clock, Wheaton will pick up a foul. It's going to be charged to Chris Ballone. It's Ballone's first personal. And with that, Lasell has now moved into the bonus, so free throws the rest of the way for the Lasers. Belhouchet. Pull up, too strong, and Petavillano all alone for the rebound. Sophomore guard out of Parsippany, New Jersey. One of the three sophomores leading the way in scoring for Wheaton. That's one of them right there. Balone finds Thaher, and Thaher did a little dance down low with the feet, whistled for the travel. Wheaton still clinging to that 11-point lead with under 9 minutes to play. Belhouchet finds Kwa outside. And off Farrow. Trying to go left. Swatted from behind by Tarmo Tari. Tari with the big rejection. It's going to stay here. 12 on the shot clock for the Lasers. Lasell trying to avoid falling to 500 after going on a 3-game win streak, which was snapped against Wentworth. Second chance for the Lasers there, no good. Farrow couldn't finish. Harry speeding back down the other way. Tari open for three, tries it. Too strong, and the rebound there. Pedavolano keeps the possession alive. Thaler gets the feed inside. Big size mismatch, and Farrow yanks him to the ground, got tied up. And probably a smart foul there from Craig Farrow, giving up about 8 inches to Colin Thaher. And even better for Lasell, that foul was on the floor, so no free throws here for Wheaton. And only the first personal against Greg Farrow. Aiden Morin back into the game for Lasell. Balone outside. Fouled on the 3. So 3 free throws on the way here for Chris Balone. And Farrow went from having no fouls to 2 personal fouls in 1 possession. And with that, both sides in the bonus here for the remainder. 2 free throws on the way for Chris Balone, the sophomore wing out of Windham, New Hampshire. Averaging 7.6 points this season. And this is his first trip to the line this year. After he knocks down the first one, he'll have a timeout called by Aaron Galetta. We'll step away. Balone with 2 more at the line when we come back. Wheaton 55, Lasell 43. Good one here from Emerson Gymnasium. You're watching Lions men's basketball on the NewMax Sports Network. (55-43) lead. Wheaton on top of Lasell here. Before the calendar flips to December. Wheaton's final game in the month of November, and Chris Balone has 2 more at the free throw line. He was fouled shooting from 3-point territory by Greg Farrow just before we went to break. And Balone on his first trip to the line all year knocks down all 3. Wheaton has their biggest lead at 14. Led by 13 at one point in the first half. Lasell ended up coming back to cut it all the way to 2 at one point. And Thaler's going to pick up the foul against Farrow, who was driving down the right side of the lane. I'm going to say that was a shooting foul, so 2 free throws here for Farrow. Junior guard out of Milwaukee, averaging 8.8 points per game. Farrow sinks the first one. He's an 80% free throw shooter this season. Trying to lead his Lasers back here with under 8 minutes to go, and off the mark on the second. Pedovolano will take his time as he brings it up floor. Finds Tari straight away. Iafrate to Thaher. Now it's Balone. Balone pulls up free throw line, ditch down low, and Thaher had the right idea to swing it to Pedovolano in the corner, just well over the head of Pedovolano over the Wheaton bench and out of bounds. Hanks will take it up floor. Picked up by Pedovolano. Gets the screen from Lewis. Spins back. Lewis trying to shake Tarmo Tari. Tough jumper. He ends up hitting the deck. No call, though, and Wheaton will come away with it. Pedovolano spins. Tough shot. Can't get it off the glass, and goes off the hand of Marcus Lewis out of bounds to stay on this end. Morrissey, Murphy, and Harry all back into the game here for Wheaton. Balone, Iafrate, and Tarmo Tari all to the bench for Wheaton. Inbounded Murphy. Tough angle in the corner. Can't hit it. And the rebound pulled down by Aiden Morin. Hanks will push it. Fed inside. Lewis posting up size advantage on Harry. Doesn't go home, though. Morrissey with another rebound. .13 on the timer. Harry, up fake. Outside, Thaher straight away, takes the three. Can't knock it down. Morrissey keeps it alive, tips it back out. Wheaton has a fresh 20. Harry all the way to the hole, untouched, finishes. Nobody wanted to pick up Tristan Harry on defense. Harry's got 4 tonight. Pull up on this end. Farrow can't hit it, and Wheaton really in control right now. 15-point lead with 6 minutes to play. Harry, right wing, trying to go baseline. Hanks there on defense. Harry muscles it in. On the other end, we're going the other way. Tristan Harry's doing it all right now, folks. Back-to-back buckets and draws his second charge of the night. Very, very high-level dynamic player is Tristan Harry. Hanks whistled for the foul there on Lasell. Pedovolano finds Morrissey right side. Morrissey brings it back now. Pedovolano crosses over, and a foul coming away from the ball. I think they said 15 at the table. They did. So a foul away from the ball goes against Andy Modesto. Not sure what it was. Didn't catch it, but we're into the bonus. So 1-1 here for Ty Murphy. Murphy rattles home the first of 2 at the line. He's into double figures in his first game of the season. It looks like Aaron Coletto was just teed up on the bench. Technical foul comes in against Lasell's head coach Aaron Coletto over on the bench between the free throws there. There's no screaming at any point going on, just must have kept riding the officials, and officials said I had enough, teed him up, so Murphy Believe we'll have a couple of extra free throws here at the line. So those were the two technical free throws there for Ty Murphy. Now we should have the back half and the one-and-one there to finish it up. So it'll be a 4 free throw trip here for Ty Murphy after the common foul and then the technical foul called against Aaron Galetta. Murphy off the mark that time, so just 2 of 4 on the trip to the line for Ty Murphy. On the other end, Lewis turnaround, can't hit it, and Murphy skies up for the rebound. Murphy leading the way for Wheaton right now with 11 points. Pedovolano finds Murphy, another 3 on the way. Too short, Bubar pulls down the rebound on the baseline. Bubar will post up, turn around, comes up short. Was looking for the foul, didn't get it. McCusker traveled with it. Took some steps before putting the ball on the floor. Wheaton will take possession right back with under 5 minutes to play. Enjoying their largest lead of the night at 19. 63-44. Wheaton over Lasell. Murphy rattles out. Modesto pushes. McCusker steps into a 3, rejected by Murphy. McCusker collects the miss, and now he's fouled when he goes back up with it. So Conan McCusker will head to the free throw line. The junior guard out of Dorchester averaging 8.2 a game this season. A 78% free throw shooter so far this year. Knocks down the first of 2, a part of a very young Lasell team. No real upperclassmen presence out on the floor tonight. Just 2 upperclassmen listed on the roster. Tate Niama, a senior, and Demerick Warren, a grad student. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Wheaton leading 63-45 over Lasell. Felt like Wheaton was really pulling away in the first half. Lasell ended up making it pretty close. Cut it to 6 going into the half, and Lasell played pretty good to come out in the second half. They ended up cutting it down to a 2-point game, but after that, it was all Wheaton. Just enjoyed their biggest lead of the night at 19 points before the first free throw fell through for Conan McCusker. Marcus Lewis leading all scorers for Lasell right now with 13. 11 of those came in the first half, so just 2 points for Lewis in the second. Murphy leading the way for Wheaton with 11 right now. Pedovolano has 10. Second one from McCusker. Does not get the friendly bounce, and Morrissey with his 14th rebound tonight. Kelleher back out there for the Lions. Pulls up in the lane, rejected by Foster Martez. Transition. And a foul called against Marcus Lewis when he went up for the layup on the left side. So 2 free throws on the way here for Marcus Lewis. His first trip to the free throw line tonight as a team. Lasell 6 of 10 from the stripe. Wheaton 6 of 9. Lewis a 73% free throw shooter off the mark on the first one. Greg Farrow checks back in for Lasell. He replaces Conan McCusker. Second one from Lewis falls through. He's got 14. Lasell will put on the full court press here. Murphy will send it off to Morrissey. Morrissey gets it across half court with 2 seconds to spare. Now pressured out at half court, double team, and Lasell comes away with the steal. Lewis going the other way. Jump step inside, floater rolls over the front iron and in. A little bit of life here for the Lasers. Wheaton lead back down to 15. Still a comfortable one, but 3:40 left on that clock. Harry double teamed. He finds Kelleher. And Harry gets back at half court with defense being played by Foster Martez. Harry in trouble. Almost lost it, now he did. Modesto inside, blocking foul. Nearly an and one, but it'll send Andy Modesto to the line for 2 shots. Lasell back on a little run after trailing by 19. That's Tristan Harry's 3rd personal foul. Modesto 2 of 4 at the line tonight. We'll have 2 shots on the way here. A first-year guard out of Sandy Springs, Georgia. Converts on the first of 2 as Khaled Thaher and Sal Petavillano are back on the floor. Second one falls through, 2 of 2 on that trip for Andy Modesto. Lasell still applying the press. Down by 13 in the late stages here. Morrissey in trouble, gets it to Petavillano. Needs to get it across half court and does it with just about a second to spare. Morrissey open, drives in. Morrissey can't finish, wanted the contact from behind, no call. Farrow now to Hanks. How is there no call for a charge there? Works out for Wheaton though. Petavillano takes it away. Harry got absolutely floored, but there was no whistle for any kind of charge. Harry back with it, shot clock down to 16 after a hectic time in the backcourt. Harry works around 2 inside. Petavillano 3 on the way. Rims out, no good. Rebound on the floor for Foster Martez. He gets it off to Hanks. Hanks transition, free throw line, pulls up, knocks it down. And here come the Lasers. Aaron Galetta will take a timeout. We'll take one too. This game getting a little exciting here with 2:27 to go. Wheaton leads 63-52. We'll be right back on the NewMax Sports Network. Lasell on an 8-0 run. They trailed by 19. Now have the deficit down to 11. Wheaton leads 63-52 with 2:27 to go in regulation. Lasell pestering the Lions with that full court press and tenacious defense on the forecourt. Lions break the press here. Iafrate into the game now has Petavillano. Wheaton goes small here. Morrissey, the tallest guy out there for the Lions right now. No true forwards outside, and a foul call comes in as Brian Walmsley unhappy with something on the sidelines. Foul called against Cameron Foster Martez. That's his 4th personal. That'll send Tristan Harry to the line for a 1-and-1. Harry can't knock down the first one. Lasell still alive. Marcus Lewis pulls down the board. Now it's in the hands of Che Hanks. Hanks floats it into the post. Harry, big defensive play to tip it away. It's going to stay here on this end with the Lasers, though. It was knocked out of bounds by Murphy. Now Brian Walmsley will put a big man in there. Thaher checks back into the game. Another timeout. We'll step away quickly. 30-second timeout for Lasell here. We'll be right back. Final 2 minutes coming up next on the NewMax Sports Network. It'll be Lasell ball out of the timeout. They trail by 11 with just under 2 minutes to play. They'll have it on the sidelines here. Che Hicks to inbound. We'll get it into McCusker. McCusker hands it right back to Hanks. McCusker had his three blocked by Murphy, and Morrissey collects it on the baseline. Morrissey finds Murphy. Down floor, Thaher, wide open. Thaher inside, gathers and goes up with the layup. The crowd wanted the slam, but we'll take that. And a block and foul called against Tristan Harrier. Just wasn't centered. Getting back on defense, so it'll send Andy Modesto to the line. Double bonus here. 10 team fouls against Wheaton, so 2 shots on the way for Modesto. Modesto 5 of 8 from the line tonight after that shot falls. Second one for Modesto. Comes up short, and Thaher pulls down the rebound. We'll see if Lasell starts to foul here, down 12 with a minute and a half to go. Petavallano works through the press. Morrissey, baseline. Fakes, reversing in. That one might just be the dagger to put Wheaton up 14. Way outside, 3 on the way, no good from Modesto, and the rebound pulled down by who else? Owen Morrissey. 16th rebound of the night for the sophomore. A foul here drawn by Petavallano. It's going to be charged to Greg Farrow. That's his, they're going to say it's charged to number 15, Andy Modesto. Petavallano knocks down the first of 2 at the line. 15-point lead with a minute to play here for the Lions. Looks like they're going to have their 3rd win in a row to improve to 4-2 on the season. Second one from Petavallano goes through. Wheaton up by 16. And Harry has a steal. Hanks threw it away looking for Farrow, and Harry was right there to pick it off. Timeout here called by Brian Walmsley, looking like he's ready to empty the bench. Always a happy point for any coach when they get the opportunity to do that. So we'll step away quickly one last time here from Emerson Gym. Wheaton on top of Lasell by 16. Three fresh faces out there for the Lions with 48.5 to go. Number 30, Declan Radigan, the first year out of Holderness, New Hampshire, on the floor. Number 40, Elon Gross, the first year forward out of New York City, and wearing number 23, the first year, Mohammed Nasaruddin, out there for Wheaton. First year forward out of Amman, Jordan. Same hometown and same high school as Khalid Thaher. Thrown into Nasaruddin. Works in the post, swings it to Radigan. Radigan keeps it in bounds, now throws it away. Stolen by Hanks. Hanks all the way to the bucket. He finishes. And a foul here picked up by Modesto. That's going to be his fourth personal, and it'll be another trip to the free throw line here for Sal Padovano. Padovano with 12 points tonight, leading the way for Wheaton. Second trip to the line tonight, a perfect 2 of 2. Jinxed him there, as he can't hit on the first one. Padovano knocks down the second. He's been having himself a fantastic season so far, really stepping into a huge role just on the defensive end and offensive contribution. Padovano has been fantastic, and the Lions can dribble out the clock here. They're going to collect their third straight victory to improve to 4-2 on the year and a perfect 2-0 at home. They'll continue the homestand Saturday when they host their crosstown rivals, Bridgewater State. Conference play will start up against Clark next Wednesday. For Lasell, they'll host Plymouth State this coming Thursday. And then their conference play starts Saturday. They'll head down to New London to square off against Mitchell. But final score here from Emerson Gymnasium: Wheaton College 70, Lasell University 55. Sal Padovano leading the way for Wheaton with 13, also in double figures for Wheaton. Khalid Thaher with 11, Ty Murphy with 11, Owen Morrissey with 10. And on the other end, just one player in double figures for Lasell. It was Marcus Lewis with 16. Greg Farrow had 9 for the Lasers. Fantastic game here for Wheaton College to get their third straight win. Second victory in as many years over Lasell. Don't go anywhere, though. Lions postgame coming up next here on the NewMax Sports Network. Post game here from Wheaton after a 70-55 victory for the Lions over Lasell. Joined here, first of two guests tonight, by Owen Morrissey. First off, Owen, great game.
Thank you.
Before we get into the game, I mean, just how was it? This is the first home game you guys have had with a real student section there. Had your first one against Roger Williams Tuesday, but obviously Thanksgiving break. How was the environment here tonight?
Oh, it's always great when the students come out, and first home game we've been looking forward to. We've had a bunch of away games, and then Roger Williams, which no students are here, so it's been great to have them back, and we hope they keep coming.
Yep, it was awesome. Great environment in here as always, as you just said. 3-game win streak for you guys. What's been the key to that?
I mean, obviously the defense. Like, we've been holding teams to, like, tonight 55 points, and that's going to be our calling card all year, as Coach has been saying. So it's just keeping up the defense and getting guys open, making shots.
Yeah, going along the lines of defense, you've been the leading rebounder in this team, leader in minutes played per game. You're just such a huge facet of this team. Even if you're not putting the ball in the basket, just what's your approach going into rebounding, your defensive mentality?
It's literally just putting myself in the right position to go get it, and then once it's in the air, just get up there and grab it every time. Like, no matter what, if it's on the offensive, defensive end, always just going after it. That's the main thing. Yeah,
I mean, you're flying out there. I always say you're playing above the rim, unlike some other guys can. Going for your fourth in a row Saturday against a pretty good Bridgewater State team. What's the key to come away with 4 in a row Saturday?
That's going to be tough. They're really, really good offensively. They're averaging like 90 points a game, so the defense is going to be the main thing, and then obviously putting the ball in the basket. But, yeah, defense is going to be the big one on Saturday. They're really good offensively.
Yep, I'm really looking forward to it. Hope you're here. If not, tuned in. Owen, thanks for joining me. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, dude. Thanks.
Now I'll turn it over to the leading scorer tonight, Sal Pedavallano with 13. Sal, good game tonight. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
I just talked to Owen, 3 straight for you guys. You've been a huge facet. Had your career high against Roger Williams this past Tuesday, then 13 tonight. What's been going right for you so far?
Just putting the work in and, just getting shots with the coach, trusting my teammates. So that's really all been just believing in the team, believing in myself. That's the biggest thing, just believe.
Yep. And one mark where you guys have really been getting it done this year, 3-point shooting. You came into tonight as a team, 11th in the nation in 3-point field goal percentage. You and Tristan shooting it over 50% from 3. I mean, how's that feel? How's it feel just seeing it come off the hand and go in the hoop over 50% of the time?
I mean, it's great. I really want to keep falling throughout the whole season, so we got to keep this hot streak. And like I said, Tristan's in the gym 24/7. I'm in the gym 24/7 getting work in, so just keep in the work in, we'll see the results, That's always what I believed in,
Yeah, it's been great watching both of you shoot it tonight, team as a whole. You in particular, it's been awesome.
Thank you.
Going for your 4th straight on the at home Saturday against Bridgewater State. What's the key to grab 4 in a row on this homestand?
It's going to be defense. They're a very good team. Offensively, very stacked. Their guard play is amazing. So I think if me, Tristan, Dimitri, Ty play some hard defense and keep shooting the ball, I think we'll keep the streak rolling.
Yep, I always talk about it. You and Tristan, just 2 really tenacious defenders at the guard position. You were a key part tonight. There was 2 runs Lasell had that kind of got them back into it, and you guys responded with runs. You were part of it. What was the key to fending them off when they kind of cut it close towards the end?
Just sticking together. Like basketball, it's a game of runs, So teams are going to make runs. You got to fight through it, take the punch, and punch back. That's what I've always been taught. So just stick through it and keep fighting.
Yeah, it was great to watch. Yeah. Good luck going forward. Great game today, Sal. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Final score, Wheaton 70. Lasell 55. Wheaton will be right back here Saturday against Bridgewater State. Thanks for tuning in, as always, to the New Max Sports Network. I'm Jackson Walsh.